what is JIST's approach towards measuring performance and measuring impacts? We believe that corporate performance has to be measured in all its dimensions, which means measuring the impacts of the corporation not just on the financial capital that belongs to its shareholders, but also on the human capital that belongs to its employees, on the social capital which belongs to the society within which it operates, and indeed on the natural capital that belongs to the whole world. We believe in measuring the impacts of the corporation, for example, not just on the training and development of the employees, which is vital, human capital externalities, but also social capital externalities, the changes that happen as you engage in social programs, CSR programs, or business policies, and design different ways of delivering whatever you make and sell. And finally, we believe in measuring your natural capital impacts, your environmental impacts. These impacts are, of course, highly important because some of these may be contributing towards climate breakdown and others may be contributing to air pollution. To measure the impacts, you know where they come from. Those are the outcomes of various activities which we call drivers. Drivers could be anything that a company does that, for instance, generates and invests in human capital, or generates in technology that reduces climate emissions or reduces air pollution. And those drivers would generate different outcomes, different levels of air pollution and climate change, greenhouse gas emissions. And those outcomes in turn would generate impacts, as in lower damage to the environment in terms of climate breakdown or in terms of air pollution. Therefore, this approach of finding the drivers, mapping out the outcomes, and then calculating the impacts is something that we apply across all of the capital categories. This generates a full map, a full picture of all of the impacts of the corporation. This full picture is real performance. You cannot have a company which says it is sustainable without knowing that it has no net negative natural capital impacts, no net negative human capital impacts, and no net negative social capital impacts. A sustainable corporation is one which delivers financial value to shareholders while at the same time delivering positive impacts on human capital, natural capital, and social capital. Our approach recognizes this reality and plans to measure all of these impacts in order to empower the corporation to manage them. That's the JIST approach.